like, you know, yeah, I mean, it's because there's a community now that, like, it's become a thing.
Yeah, I think so.
Because then you can share, like, all the tips. Like, I think about the things that I discovered at that, you know, doing that, and, like, seeing people, like, you know, even just, like, not just doing what I was doing, but even, like, going and doing it faster. It's like, oh, yeah.
I think it's, like, for me personally, like, I prefer, like, execution. Like, I'm not someone who, like, is very inventive with what I come up with, and I mostly just copy other people. Because I just like, you know, figuring it out on my own, like what someone else has done, and the puzzle of like putting it together. But there are people who are out there who are, you know, just trying to find it out, figure it out on themselves.
Yeah, the thing that's crazy to me is people who do stuff like where they time, like, oh, well, doing this and then doing this unintuitive thing that you think is going to take longer, and I timed them both, and this one actually saves 0.2 seconds or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, that shit blows my mind, because someone has to sit down there and, like, precisely, like, somehow figure it out.
Time everything.
Yeah.
Well, I think for the longest time, like, people just, like, didn't understand a lot about, like, a lot of games. Like, stuff just wasn't researched, you know? Like, they didn't know the frame data for the movement and stuff.
Oh, yeah, because then you have people who look at, like, I mean, the whole idea of wrong warping and how people figured out, like, oh, yeah, well, if you look at the table of the warp or whatever, the next one after this one is this thing, and it's like, people had to look into shit to figure that out. Like,
they did.
Analyze the code. That's crazy.
Become one with the Matrix.
Yeah. All I see is redhead, blonde, brunette. All I see is wrong warp to Ganon's tower.
All I see is pixels.
It's gnarly.
Hello.
Oh no! It's just humping the rock forever.
Yeah, you can't unsee that.
It's forever humping that rock. Yeah, I wonder, like, if the internet had happened, you know, a decade earlier, and, like, I was able to, like, find a community of people doing what I was doing with Super Mario World back when I thought that I was the only person that gave a shit about doing this. Like, would I have, like, become an obsessive, you know...
You'd probably be making a living off of Twitch streaming by now. But you'd also be toxic as fuck. It's like, it's the trade-off, you know?
I would have never matured past 13 years old. I'd just be, like... You know, calling people, like, racial slurs, like, while playing Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably. Let's be real. Alright. Optimized movement. You must become...
Torch. I must become Torch.
Okay.
That wasn't very optimal, but it's okay.
Camera goes right up Link's ass.
Missed a side hop, so it's done. It's done. It's actually like, I don't know, specifically for this, like having the audio like right in my ear for some reason just really helps.
Probably there's just footsteps because they're like low frequency.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm like 3 seconds behind world record.
Crazy. How the fuck is that possible?
Damn it. Didn't have the angle.
I owned a store, this is the only music I play.
You were what? In a store?
If I owned a store, that's
Dun, da, 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 da.
drive my employees crazy, but they'd be crazy along with me. Fine.
I'm like 3 seconds behind gold.
Yeah!
Yeah, little wimpy one.
Still worth it.
Yeah. Worth it. M. MTM!
Enter my gaping maws.
Alright, 601. Yeah, I think I need to, like, get that angle. I think I can get that angle a little quicker. Because I think I lose time by not getting, like, a really direct line.
From the walk back, you mean?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
2 seconds ahead.
Oh shit.
Dude, when Gim goes like fast like that, it feels like so good. Like when you grab the vines like right away.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's like the first big obstacle, I feel like, in a weird way, so far tonight.
Yeah. I mean, it's like one of those things that like people pause buffer, but it's like honestly like not even a good idea to pause buffer it. Because it's just so hard to, like it's really hard to pause buffer there. Fuck. I need to get better at this.
Still got it. Perfect. Chad's like afraid of the fake hype after the last run.
Yeah, chat went to sleep.
Yeah. It's like midnight on the East Coast.
They loaded a little faster that time, so it's actually
Nice,
time.
nice.
Something I did with
nice.
the targeting loaded it a lot faster, so now I'm gonna save a lot more time. But I still lose like 5 seconds to what I really wanted to do. 14 seconds.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I love how everyone went to sleep after the laying down. It's just like,
It's alright. It's
gonna miss
alright.
it. Gonna miss the good one.
They'll watch it on, we'll just watch the VOD. You wish I could sleep, but you're an insomniac.
Hell yeah, join the club, Fender. No, actually, it really does kind of suck.
That was like weirdly timed, but it's fine. You know what's weird is that I'm exactly as ahead as I was on the
last one?
the one that was like really good, but I'm like for some reason
nowhere.
I'm not nervous.
Yeah.
Like that run is like the gold, I think. It's like because my Gim time was like particularly good. I was like, oh my god. This one I'm like, yeah, this is fine.
Yeah. That's good.
It is good.
It means you're just getting used to being good.
Yeah.
You don't wanna, you know, blow your load really.
That's true. This is actually gold pace. I'm like half a second ahead. Those rolls weren't great. Gold.
I don't know about you, Fender, but I particularly like watching Twitch streams when I'm not able to sleep. Something about the repetition of it and the predictability really helps lull me into a state.
There's something that's very comforting.
Yeah.
That's fine. Costs like a second or two.
Oh shit! Now the chat's waking up.
Yeah, we're on the run.
It's real. Oh yeah.
Oh my god. That angle was like super sketch.
Yeah, that's why I like AGDQs when they come out, because then I just have a whole bunch more material to just kind of like watch over the course of many, many sleepless nights.
Right now, do you watch ZFG at all? Does 100% OOT?
No.
He's like the.
I know ZFG was the Wind Waker
guy.
back in the day, right?
Did he? If he did, I don't know about it. He's
okay.
like exclusively the
OOT, big OOT
100%
person.
guy.
Yeah, I used to watch a lot. Yeah.
But I always really like putting on like a 100% run. Axel Larson streams 100% late night. I like to watch him. Glitchy Mon sometimes is on. He's doing more like mornings though now. All right, less RNG. Doesn't need to be perfect even.
Yeah, we just need decent rock generator.
Damn it, that's not good. This has a chance.
Woo! Woo!
Alright, I think we're not getting sub 18, but we might still get sub 1810. Oh my god, it's so stressful. 5 seconds ahead. We can still sub 1810 this.
Time to put on some Jimmy Buffett. Relax, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Just doing the ISG inputs. Open. Come on, let's go.
Let's go!
Kind of disappointing though that we lost that much time. But what can I do?
Yeah, those damn rock generators, man.
It was really bad rocks. I could have gone for that first one, but it was kind of on the edge, and I have a really hard time getting that angle quickly.
I could have just sent you right off the edge.
I don't know if this is good cutscene RNG. I didn't check. Here.
And you can do that anyway.
I'll check when I go into the cutscene. Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
I never noticed Link was floating there.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be. I think it's the same basically as last time. Alright, come on. Yeah, ZFG is sick. I really like watching ZFG.
Giving you the middle Triforce. Yeah, I used to watch ZFG back in the day. Didn't realize they were doing 100% runs.
He was the one who had the first any percent, or first with wrong work.
Yeah. I remember that. That's when I first moved to Chicago. First got into found HD here.
Oh my god. Well, no sub 1810, but maybe still PB. Feeling this is not super good. Okay, 4-second PB, so it's an 1814.
Oh man. Feel the power of that stick. Yeah, buddy! Woohoo! Yeah!
PB?
Alright! Yeah! I knew you'd do it! I knew you'd do it, you know? Get that PB&J time.
One small step for man, one giant step for the Weta.